beautiful day. Today is Monday. Monday, the 3rd of January, 2025. It's been 34 days since the year began on the Gregorian calendar. We are left with 331 days more to the end of the year 2025. It's the 6th week and the 5th Monday of the year. Now, today is celebrated around the world as the day the music died. Early in the days of rock and roll, the popular style of music that emerged in the United States in the late 1950s, a tragic and fatal plane crash was the cause of death for 3 famous musicians as well as their pilot. On February the 3rd, that's today in 1959, Ritchie Valens, Buddy Holly, and J.P. Richardson were on an airplane as their bands were touring across the Midwest, running into a thick winter storm over Iowa. Their plane went down in a cornfield and the 3 musicians were all killed, along with pilot Roger Peterson. Rock and roll fans were over the United States very, very sad. In other words, rock and roll fans all over the United States were so grieved. So aggrieved, my brother, my sister, at the loss of these great musicians, well known across the world. Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and the Big Bopper. Their timeless music continues to inspire fans over 60 years after their untimely deaths. Today we remember the day the music died. Ritchie Valens. Oh my God. Ritchie Valens. May his body, mind, and soul rest in perfect peace as we remember them today. All these wonderful people. Today in America is celebrated as National Wedding Ring Day. This is the day you present a beautiful wedding ring to your girlfriend and tell her that yes, this wedding is going to happen. Who has presented a wedding ring to Mamea? The whole week she's been smiling, overly smiling. I'm sure a guy has presented her with a wedding ring. Today is a very important day, and I'm most excited to be showing this right here in the African History class. My name is Blakk Rasta, and I'm most excited to be with you. I want to say thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you, and I am most excited. Oh my God, have mercy. This is the African History class. And today we're talking about the great man whose photograph you see here, Wole Soyinka. He's a Nigerian playwright and a poet. Wole Soyinka. In just about 5 minutes, we're going to be telling a story, my brother, my sister, that will interest you. Wole Soyinka was born on the 13th of July, 1934. In fact, he was born 40 solid years before Blakk Rasta was born. So if Blakk Rasta is 50, Wole Soyinka is what? 90. Hallelujah. This is Wole Soyinka. Ha! He was born on the 13th of July, 1934. In fact, 23 years before Ghana became Ghana in independence. Watch this. He is a poet, a playwright, a novelist, and an actor. He is widely regarded as one of Africa's greatest writers and one of the world's most important dramatists, or better still, playwrights. My brother, my sister, in July last year, 2024, President Bola Tinubu renamed the National Arts Theatre in Iganu, Lagos, after Soyinka. And I went there personally to see this. I have a music video that was shot in front of this. Tinubu announced this in a tribute he wrote to celebrate Soyinka in commemoration of his 90th birthday. Can we now go into the beginnings of this great writer? Wole Soyinka was born to a father by name Samuel Ayodele Soyinka. He was an Anglican minister and headmaster. His mother was called Grace Inyola Soyinka. Grace Inyola Soyinka. She was a Nigerian shopkeeper, an activist, and a member of the aristocratic Ranson Kuti family. Powerful woman. We've spoken about her before. We will speak about her again one of these days. Oh my God. My brother, my sister. So the mother was already an activist before Soyinka was even born. Listen to this interesting thing. She was called Grace Jenkins Harrison. But when she got married, she changed her name to Grace Inyola Soyinka. Soyinka was born in Ake, in Abeokuta. And he was the second of 11, I beg your pardon, 7 children. My brother, my sister. His father and mother had 7 children, and he was number 2. Hey, they grew up in a family that loved education. My brother, my sister. He went to school at St. Peter's Primary School, Abeokuta, in 1940. He finished in 1946, class 6, what in Ghana we call P6. He went to secondary school at the government college in Ibadan. And then he proceeded to attend the University College of Ibadan from 1952 to 1954, where he founded the Pirates Confraternity. So Soyinka moved to England for his university education at the University of Leeds for 3 solid years. My brother, my sister, where he edited the university magazine called The Eagle. And then in August 1955, he was with the BBC doing their short stories, telling the African story. Oh God. He worked at the Royal Court Theatre in London, where he wrote local plays that were performed on radio and also in theaters in both Nigeria and the UK. My brother, my sister. So Soyinka was not only a writer, he was also a teacher. He taught in several universities around the world. He served as a professor of comparative literature at Obafemi Awolowo University. In the US, he taught at Cornell University as the Golden Smith Professor for African Studies and Theater Arts from 1988 to 1991. He then went to Emory University, where he was appointed Robert W. Woodruff Professor of the Arts in 1996. Hey. He also taught at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles. He went to Cambridge, Oxford, Harvard, and the Yale to teach. Oh gosh. He has been awarded and rewarded meritedly around the world. Hey, he received the Europe Theatre Prize in the special prize category, awarded to him, my brother, my sister, and many more. He has a litany of awards. My brother, my sister. But he was also hit with a certain allegation. He was said to be funded by the CIA. The CIA funded a lot of his theater performances abroad. and even funded some of his books and publications. He denied this and said it was all a lie, and whoever published that story, he was going to chase them till the end of the world. He's still chasing them. My brother, my sister, he is a man who said, when he was asked if he was religious, he said, do I really need one religion? I have never felt I needed one. I am a mythologist. Mythologist. In other words, he's a mystical man. No, I don't worship any deity. But I consider deities as creatively real. And therefore, my comparisons in my journey in both the real world and the imaginative world. I am not religious. Today we remember the man who was a litany of awards. The man who was one of those who began the African Writers series, alongside Ayikwe Ama and Chinua Achebe. The man who received the Cuba National Medal of Honor. The man who wrote novels such as The Interpreters in 1965, Season of Anomy, Chronicles from the Land of the Happiest People on Earth, Hamatan Haze on an African Spring. My brother, my sister, today we remember this great son of the land. Oh my God. Today we remember you, Papa. Papa, missy why be what? Na coupon shroud. Why be Papa? Papa, why be oh Papa? Papa.